Another. Up. You monkey. What am I going to do with that? I've decided I need to be a bit better organised in my workshop. I've got hardware stored a little bit here and a little bit there, everywhere. Hardware stored amongst my tools and in the drawers amongst all other bits and pieces. So in this video I'm just going to make some simple pallet wood storage totes or storage boxes. And in the end it'll create an illusion that fools everybody into thinking that I'm more organised than I actually am. So I've made a bunch of sawdust and I've got a pile of pine here that's about 11mm, and these ones here are going to end up being the base, and that's about 3.5mm thick. Now I take all those boards back to the table saw and get them sized up for the front, backs and sides of the boxes. Remove the ruler, Scott. Alright. So to do those box joints I'm going to be using this commercially available jig here. I can show you the video. Here's the video right here where I've made my box jointing jig in the past out of plywood. You don't need to go out and buy one of these guys. You can do your own setups, but because I want to do a lot of box joints I thought it was quite viable to actually purchase this particular thing to get repeatability, accuracy of cuts. I think that's fairly important. On this shot here I've shown that I've taken the safety guard off just for the purpose of showing how the mechanism works there. So the safety guard should remain on the jig. So there's a bunch of boxes there, but I need to make the bottoms now. You might remember I cut those other pieces, these skinnier bits left over from the main piece. So I just want to run these through the thicknesser and get them all nice and even. Then I'll cut the groove in the box and we'll attach them. But of course not everyone's got a fancy jointer, but most woodworkers will have some of these tools, so you can do your your surface jointing with these. So it's pretty flat. Cheeky bloody thing. That'll teach you. So on this one here I'm going to use a little bit of CA glue and wood glue. CA to hold some short part of it together, and the wood glue to do the rest of the bonding. Just an experiment. I'll just give this a half an hour or so and let that glue dry, but meanwhile I'll start cutting out the little rebates in the bottom of these boxes down to accept that drawer bottom. Just going to adjust the table saw just to take into account the extra thickness of the bottoms there. So the original plan was to do some V-carving in the face of the pine board, but the boards themselves, the pine was very stringy, didn't carve well at all, and I ended up using some walnut. I created some walnut inserts, carves much better, and I ended up gluing those in there, and it turned out to be a much better job than what I originally had planned. Just getting some measurements for cutting out the bases, just confirming the dimensions I already have. Good-o. Thought I might put a divider in it, so I'm just going to cut a little slot in here and just be able to move this between these two fence block stops, and just move the just a fraction, just the width of the divider. And we just do a dry fit before we do any glue ups. thought it'd be good to give myself the option to store these in a cabinet somehow. So I thought it'd be a wise idea at this stage to put a groove in the sides of the boxes. So you'll see in the later part of the video that I've made a quick and dirty storage cabinet for these with little pine runners, and those grooves allow it to sit in those pine runners and slide like a drawer. Works good. I'm just applying some tung oil finish here. I ended up putting 2 coats on, sanding between each coat, and it worked out okay. Well, I think that turned out alright for a bit of pallet wood and a bit of scrap walnut that I had lying around. They'll come in very handy inside my workshop, help me get a bit more organised. I really hope you enjoyed the video, hope you got something out of it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Love to see you in the comments as well. Thanks for sticking around and watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Damn it, just killed it.